Hi, welcome. I'm Priscilla Batzell. This is Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery's demonstrations and tutorials. Let's have some fun. So this is a mostly primed 14 by 14 inch canvas that's dry, not for very long. And I'm going to use some Meeden Black paint in some sort of geometric shapes. And then I'm going to lay some colors down near the Meeden Black and swipe. And I may be adding more. I might be leaving some of it alone. Who could tell? I'm going to try and think outside the box, which includes some Anita's white metallic. No idea what I'm doing. Just making it up as I go along. But I can tell you now the next thing is going to be Decoart Americana 24 karat gold. And I'm going to move on to the colors I wanted to use. And that is going to be some Frozen first, I think. I hadn't thought about any purple, but suddenly I am. And I've got Dancing Fuchsia, which is probably not really purple, but very purpley pink. And even though I thought I would skip it, that's not really. I'm very, very attracted to Dancing Fuchsia. I've got some Blue Flame. Colors will be under the description under the video. Now it's time to get down and get funky. Add some more colors. I've got some Fandango and some Agave Blue. I've also got some pink carnation. I got to be careful of the Fandango for two reasons. One is it tends to separate more than some of the others. The other one is I've got a super large top on it. I have no idea what's about to happen. But I'm going to continue to cover, at least partially, everything I've got going on here. I said I wanted some purple. I've got Water Lily. Let's use some of that. See how I like it. I still want some purple. So the purple I want is either African Violet, and I can lay my hands on it. I think I'm going to use a little bit of orange here and there too. I could just stop and let the paint dry, and it would be probably a good thing. Now I said orange, so a little orange I'm going to use. I added some art fluid to my saffron to extend it out, and it seemed to work pretty well. Let's hope I'm right. This is the first time I've tried to use it since I added something to it. I don't think a few dots here or there is going to make any difference. Although I got more than a few now. Is there anything else? Maybe. I like it. I'm about to ruin it, I think. I've got some Oriental blue. And it's plugged. So maybe I'm not supposed to use it. Or maybe my tweezers are in the bucket, and that's doubly a good reason not to use it. I have two pair. You'd think they'd be around. Okay, never mind. What have I got instead? I've got Perfect Indigo. I want to layer colors so that I have an opportunity to make peacock cells, if that's even a possibility. Now I've got a bunch of cell activated colors, but I think really what I want to use is the white. I wasn't sure what I wanted to use. I'm also rethinking what I want to swipe with. I don't think I want to use some of the tools I got out. I am going to try the white. I'm nervous. I'm going to put some right in my dish. And it'll be a start. I need a scrape dish already, I can tell. Alright, the white's not doing it for me. So I'm going to use something else entirely. I'm going to use a playing card and some Atelier, what is it? Turquoise, phthalo turquoise. Whatever we get, we'll do something with it, somehow, some way. And because I have a residual on my card, I'm going to wipe it off in an in-between spot. My new turntable turns when I'm not expecting it. I'm still getting used to it. It's a Winterstrom turntable. I kind of don't mind that, but it makes me want orange. So I'm going to wipe it off and use my Atelier red orange. It's very liquidous, but still looks like it could be a beautiful color combination. Do the same thing I just did, maybe in the same place. I pulled out that turquoise, and I really like how the turquoise looks. I need a much smaller tool, and I think I'm going to use one of my little silicone brushes. Dripping away. I'm not allergic to the idea of maybe leaving some stuff behind that isn't swiped and seeing what happens when it dries. Okay, what do I do with my scrape dish? It's right here in front of me, I'm sure of it. I've got more blue on my card. I'm going to use whatever I've got. That's pretty cool. Maybe if I take my time and go slowly, I might get something even more interesting than usual. Although right now I just want to take my toothy tool, or one of my toothy tools, and drag through. And that's going to leave all kinds of marks. Yes, I stopped using cell activator, but there's probably some on, still on. Probably not. There might be, but there probably isn't. I know I can steal some paint too, if I'm careful. So it's turned into a mark making thing. Take that cell activator. Anywhere there's dripped cell activator, I can definitely utilize it. I'm going really slow because I really like what I've got and I don't want to mess it up. I'm more than willing to keep. There I'm putting some right on the canvas, or right into the puddle of paint. And that was that Atelier turquoise. Great color combination. Of course, it's my typical color combination, really. Alright, I'm going to try some of the white again. Trying not to press too hard on anything, so if you have copious cell activator, it often does a good job of creating cells when there's a lot of it. But if you press too hard and thin it out, not so much. I should not worry too much about how stray things are. But I do like to put little tiny lines and things. And I could use a different brush for longer lines, but this one's already got paint on it, so I'm using it. I'm almost regretting having put the Meeden Black underneath. I'm going over here. I've got some Dancing Fuchsia cell activator. Somebody's feeling their oats. Come on out. There isn't much, but it really should come out. There we go. And I've got pretty paint on my silicone brush too. Out the window went all the idea about peacock cells. But I do like using the puddles of paint to dip into. Just sort of spreading my moves around. It's going to wind up looking like some kind of cityscape of fire escapes from above. Yeah, that's the first time I've encapsulated something. That's kind of cool. So far I haven't heard anything. I may run out of time before I get done with this. I'm going to grab a little more white. I haven't used any black yet. Oh, I've got this turquoise. Well, the black never had a chance. This is an Atelier Cobalt Turquoise. which I'm almost out of everything. Come on out. Thank you. Oh, I almost dribbled. I dribbled a little. Little is okay. Come out. That's more than I wanted. That's okay. Kind of feel like I could have used a little tiny acetate card to better effect, but I'm not complaining yet, for real, because I really actually love what I've got, and I'm probably going to leave it in this condition if I decide to anyway in a moment. Keep dipping into the paint and using whatever's stuck to the blade of my spatula. It's not a spatula, it's a brush. I guess in that respect I'm lucky that the paint is kind of heavy. I can dip in and steal some. It's funny, it doesn't really need to be totally, I'm going to use some purple. It doesn't really need to be totally geometric. Oh, there's my scrape dish right in front of me. I'm so clever. That's Dioxazine Purple, Master's Touch brand. I'm glad I used some of that Anita's White Metallic. I think that serves a good purpose. It'll help keep the dancing fuchsia bright. I'm really happy I used GAC 800 by Golden in all of my mixes. There's a chance that I might not have too much cracking because of that. I really should have cleaned my tweezers. I know they're in the bucket. Fortunately, there aren't too many weird things in here. There, that must be my key that it's almost time to quit. I don't like this one dot in here, so I'm just going to meld it with everything around it. And I see that this is pretty well balanced, and I'll probably torch, but I don't need to do it while you're here. I could probably keep working on this for a while, but then I'll have to come back again. And I'm not going to do that. That was fun. Thanks for joining me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the compliments that keep my morale boosted. Thank you for the donations that help keep me painting. Please give me a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing my videos. I really appreciate you guys being here. If you watch longer or watch some of the commercials or make a comment, those things are all super helpful to me. My creative playlists are on my YouTube channel, And if you go to my YouTube channel banner, you'll find the PayPal icon. Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links on my link tree. My community board will show you tomorrow's videos. If you have questions or you want the paint pouring recipe, ask me questions, it will. The paint pouring recipe is below Show More. When you click Show More, you're going to find my email address. Thank you for everything. Shop my Amazon link, please. You can buy anything you want from there. And my 2 books are there, Because I Can and Unlimited Possibilities, volumes 1 and 2. Thank you again for being here. I love you guys dearly. You inspire the heck out of me. Bye for now. Priscilla out.